To start on a very sort of serious note, because it is International Theatre Day. International Theatre Day commemorates the theatre creation season in Paris, which was started in 1962. Actually, the International Theatre Institute is an international world organization for the performing arts, and it's the world's largest organization of professional stars of all the performing arts in the world. And they are UNESCO affiliated. The theme and it was the International Theatre Institute that started World Theatre Day. It was thought about in 1961, passed in Paris, the headquarters of the ITI. Our sub-headquarters are in South Korea. And then in 1962, the celebrations began. And World Theatre Day is the most important day for us, theatre folks. That is you and us, we are going to see later on in the evening. The theme from inauguration of World Theatre Day has never changed. It has always been theatre and a culture of peace. And the overall theme at the 36th ITI World Congress, which was in Fujairah this year, was to reunite for the performing arts and humanism. And the ITI core values are inspiration, inclusiveness, collaboration, and transparency. The ITI itself was founded in 1948 by theatre and dance experts with affiliation to UNESCO to protect the rights of performing arts professionals. And to start off every year, the ITI for World Theatre Day has some very famous, internationally famous person to come out with a message. And this year it fell on the lovely shoulders of a 91-year-old Egyptian actress who's internationally very famous, Samiha Ayub. And since I'm sort of affiliated to the ITI, it is my pleasure to read most of what she has said. To all my friends, the theatre artists from around the world, I write this message to you on World Theatre Day, and as much as I feel overwhelmed with happiness that I'm speaking to you, every fibre of my being trembles under the weight of what we all suffer, theatre and non-theatre artists, from the grinding pressures and mixed feelings amidst the state of the world today. Instability is a direct result of what our world is going through today in terms of conflicts, wars and natural disasters that have had devastating effects not only on our material world, but also on our spiritual world and our psychological peace. Theatre, in its original sense, is a purely human act based on the true essence of humanity, which is life. In the words of the great pioneer, Konstantin Stanislavski, never come into the theatre with mud on your feet. Leave your dust in your dirt outside. Check out your little worries, squabbles, petty difficulties with your outside clothing. All the things that ruin your life and draw attention away from your art at the door. When we ascend the stage, we ascend it with only one life within us, for one human being. But this life has a great ability to divide and reproduce, to turn into many lives that we broadcast in this world so that it comes to life, flourishes, and spreads its fragrance to others. What we do in the world of theatre is, as playwrights, directors, actors, scenographers, poets, musicians, choreographers, and technicians, all of us, without exception, is an act of creating life that did not exist before we got on stage. This life deserves a caring hand that holds it, a loving chest that embraces it, a kind heart that sympathizes with it, and a sober mind that provides it with the reasons it needs to continue and survive. I'm not exaggerating when I say what we do on stage is the act of life itself. We are the ones who give life its splendor. We are the ones who embody it. We are the ones who make it vibrant and meaningful. And we are the ones who provide the reasons to understand it. We are the ones who use the light of art to confront the darkness of ignorance and extremism. We are the ones who embrace the doctrine of life so that life may spread in this world. For this we exert our effort, time, sweat, tears, blood and nerves, everything we have to do in order to achieve this lofty message, defending the values of truth, goodness and beauty, and truly believing that life deserves to be lived. I'm speaking to you today not just to speak or even to celebrate the father of all arts, theatre, on his World Day. Rather, I invite you to stand together, all of us, hand in hand and shoulder to shoulder, to call out at the top of our voices, as we are accustomed to on the stages of our theatres, and to let our words come out to awaken the conscience of the entire world, to search within you for the lost essence of humanity. Humans have walked on this earth and under the sky for thousands of years, and will continue to walk. So take your feet out of the mire of wars and bloody conflicts and leave them at the stage, at the door of the stage. It is our mission as artists, the bearers of the torch of enlightenment, since the first appearance of the first actor on the first stage, to be at the forefront of confronting everything that is ugly, bloody, and inhuman. We confront it with everything that is beautiful, pure, and human. We, and no one else, have the ability to spread life. Let us spread it together for the sake of one world and one humanity.